Hey Taurus, welcome. Welcome to LettiSpeaks. Tonight we're taking a look at what dragon you are currently slaying. Welcome, my name is Letty. If you are returning, hi, how are you doing today? If you're new, my name is Letty. This is LettiSpeaks. I hope you feel welcome here on our page. A sense of love, joy, and peace. If you do and you feel called to come back, or you're feeling the vibes here, feel free, if you're led, to subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell so that you'll be notified in case I go live or if I post new videos or new content. I do a little bit of everything, and so let's jump in. I know I'm cognizant of the time, so let's start. Your first card I have is Heaven Sent. Very beautiful, right? There's something that you may have, for some of you, that you've asked for, like some form of help or assistance, and Spirit is answering that for you. There's also, for some of you, you didn't outright ask, but your heart is pleading for help in regards to something, and that assistance is coming in. I also feel like there is possibly this urge for you to speak and not hold back, not hold your tongue. For someone, for some of you, there's something that you're going to speak, or there's some way that you're going to express yourself that's actually going to free somebody else, or it's going to be exactly what someone else needs to hear, or what someone needs. You know how you do like spontaneous things and you're not quite sure why, you're just kind of allowing yourself to be led. Like say you're being told to go over and hug somebody, and you don't know why, but then it turns out like that person like really did need some contact, some skin contact. They were struggling. You didn't know that, but you were just following the leading. Spirit is urging you to be more open and be more free to follow the leading, Taurus. In you is embedded something that's very beneficial and profitable for others. And so you following the leading is going to be beneficial. I do feel like I'm feeling ancestral energy with you. Now, one of the energies I'm feeling is very domineering. It does feel like a feminine energy. This may be coming through spiritually from ancestor realm, but it also could be in the flesh. It could be in the 3D. This person is coming in the form of help, right? Remember we were talking about you asking for help, or you just needing help. Your heart is crying out. This person is showing up in that capacity. This person has a plethora of experience, I feel like, and there is a little bit controlling, and but this energy is going to be very helpful because of the experience that they carry. This is the type of energy that is very thorough. Yeah, they're going to know the when, the why, the where's, the how's, the who's, the what's, right? Very thorough energy. There's another energy coming in that feels masculine. Now this energy is very inspirational. It feels like the type of energy that gets you pumped up, right? It carries a lot of fire energy. And this energy is the energy that you want on your team or by your side, because this energy carries the weight of getting things done, right? At all costs. This energy is going to get the job done. And so again, it could be coming through the energy of ancestors, but it also could be in the flesh. And so for the masculine energy, I'm feeling fire. For the feminine, I'm actually feeling air energy. But you have, listen, you got a team of people around you that is well equipped to get the job done. You asked, Spirit has answered. And I really do feel like there's a level of success that's going to come out of this assistance coming in for you. Lots of insight, lots of wisdom. Let's see. It feels kind of like something that feels familiar to you. All right, so this could be energies that you know, because it feels familiar, like something from the something that you're familiar with, something from the past, reminiscent in some type of way. It doesn't have to be the energy that feels familiar. It could also be some level of experience that's feeling very reminiscent to you or causing you to remember. And for some reason, it may not, as you're digging up these memories, it may feel less positive than what it was for some reason. And so there's the need to kind of be strong as you delve into this energy coming towards you, Taurus. You could already be in that energy. Yeah. And there's something happening in regards to new beginnings or rebuilding foundations, right? And you needing to really use your resources wisely right now. I do feel like there's a level of good fortune coming in for you through this association that you have. There's going to be success, accomplishments, prosperity coming in with these associations. And so again, you asked and Spirit answered. Now, remember to be open and flow, right? There's going to be things that you will be led to do. Allow yourself the freedom to follow through with that and not be all in your head or critical about wanting to do things perfectly or doubtful even, right? Allow yourself to follow your own leading, because there's going to be things that coming up here that you'll be led to do, and that thing could possibly be beneficial not only for you but for someone else. So follow through. Spirit is saying to cut back the doubt if there is any and really allow yourself to follow through, Taurus. All right, and the other card that I pulled for you, Taurus, was the Christ Conscious or Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. And it's talking about Christ consciousness. And it's like this transformation or this massive change that's happening for you, through you. You're elevating to a vibration that has like a limitless supply of unconditional love. And you're being introduced to this energy, this way of living. As I said, like, you are going to be very instrumental for people. Spirit is going to use you in that way. I do believe that. And there's going to be for you in this a very high level of attainment. But that does not negate the challenges that will come in. Many times when you find people that have a high level of frequency, love, compassion, they've gone through a lot, right? Those gifts came by way of suffering many times. I don't know if you've already had a difficult time along the way. That's very possible. But this Christ consciousness is really going to be coming through you as like a divine expression of love. And this is what is going to trigger that transformation that will never be reversed, right? When this change takes place for you, Taurus, then it's going to be something that's permanent. And along this path, I feel like there's also going to be many tests. You know, there's going to be tests around forgiveness, you know, and it's definitely easy, you know, to hold grudges and to hold on to things, but the test is going to be around you being able to release and forgive and not harbor resentment, right, behind others' natural limitations. You know, there's also going to be tests of power as well. The more you learn, the more you experience, the more you're going to grow. And through those experiences, you'll find that you become like more resilient and more powerful as well. And how you use that power. One of the things I always say when it comes to power is like there's definitely a responsibility that accompanies power, right? We're given, you know, power, we're given many things, but there is a expectation around that, right? And this power that will come in and you'll be tested around, it's like, how are you going to use that? Are you going to use it to hinder people, or are you going to use it to help, right? That's a very tricky thing, right? Especially when we're dealing with people and our own emotions and our own limitations. Like, it becomes very easy to slip into, it's a thin line. It becomes very easy to slip into that gray area where we begin to think that it's okay to manipulate with the powers that we have. But instead, I feel like Spirit is definitely bringing in this heavy energy of love and lifting your vibration and helping you to elevate so that you can soar in that high frequency, so that it won't be such a hard struggle to stay on the, you know, the straight line when it comes to you following your heart and understanding what that means for others and how that has been given for others. And so I also feel like there's going to be tests around you not sacrificing yourself for others, but understanding that you too, like, we are all standing in need of love as much as the next person. And so not having to show up and be the hero or be, the wounded warrior, right? And so there's no need to sacrifice yourself in that way. Now, when it comes to the challenges coming in, I feel like there's a lot of strength that you carry, a lot of clarity, and you navigate well, especially as it pertains to the challenges. I feel like for some of you, I'm feeling separation right now, or even in the past that you're still working through. It could be like divorce and separation. It could be having someone walk out, of your life that you didn't necessarily want to leave, and having to deal with that. It could also be things like dealing with your health too. Having to have some type of major surgery where there was something taken, from your body, and having to deal with that. And along with that comes these low frequencies sometimes that we have to deal with and acknowledge and work through them. We can't just ignore the fact that sometimes we feel angry. Like, why is it me that had to go through this when it seems like everyone else is, living happily and healthy? Why am I having to go through this? Or it could be grief. It could be loneliness. Situations where you just have to allow yourself to feel and allow the pain to exist and work through it and allow the tears to flow. Because with these endings is also the promise of new beginnings. I keep hearing that over and over in a couple of readings. And so it's understanding that just because something ends doesn't mean that life is over. An ending means that there's something waiting to begin for us. And even when it comes to other types of losses, like this could be like a loss of money, a loss of materials, and so it's allowing yourself to work through these difficulties. And I feel like you actually have a really good sense of clarity. It feels like you're very strategic and you are navigating through this really good. And so also, I am feeling for some of you, this could be a time where you do have lots of support. As I was saying, it's a time where you are surrounded with people who get you, people who that push you forward and don't allow you to just stay in the, in the trenches or just stay wallowing in your grief. But you're surrounded by people who keep you on your toes and keep you motivated, people who celebrate you, people who grieve with you as well. And people who actually have committed to take the journey of life with you. I feel like it's even to that point that you have people that have committed to you to that level, that they're willing to take this whole journey with you, thick and thin, which is a blessing. Very fortunate. And so with that, as you work through these difficult energies, these endings, these hard times where you could be experiencing loss, understand that you are supported. You've asked for help, right? That help is coming in, and in the 3D realm and in the 5D, like spiritually, you're given the energy that you need, not only to overcome these challenges, but to rise above them and actually serve others, right? Rise above the challenges that you've been through and actually become an actual vessel of mercy for others, which is beautiful. And so there's going to be like the need to really pay attention, because I feel like even now there could be things happening around you. You know, you could be receiving messages coming in, and synchronicities. There could be signs, right? And so it depends on where your focus is. There's going to be a need to actually zone in and kind of pay more attention to what's going on around you. First of all, not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, right? Because as I stated with these endings, like there's going to be new beginnings. There's going to be doors opening, opportunities for you to step into something new, something exciting and adventurous. And you're going to be needing to pay attention, you know, and not be afraid to step out just because you're not familiar with that territory. Like, allow yourself to, you know, experience what's on the other side of the known. Allow yourself to be open to experience it. I think it's going to be a very beautiful journey for you. And it can't happen unless you're willing to step out there, is what I hear Spirit saying. And so let's find out if Spirit has anything else for you, my Tauruses. Any other information or words of wisdom, any advice for Taurus as we end this reading? I don't know why my nose always starts itching in the middle of a reading. Never fails. Ooh, we have that Three of Cups come out again. Very supported. Yeah, you're going to be okay. You're going to be taken care of, Taurus. Whatever that is that you've asked for, I feel like it's coming in abundance. You know, you asked for a cup of water. Well, Spirit is bringing in a whole jug, a whole trough of water for you. I also have Judgment. I feel like this card represents this new experience that you will be awakened to, this Christ consciousness. And that's going to open your eyes to all that is available to you, to all that has been available to you, especially with this Nine of Cups. That's what that is. It's, see all the cups behind her, all that is available. Like there's nothing lacking. And it's up to you to find your holy grail. It's up to you to find it. You have to be willing to be open, you know, to see it, to search for it, to find it. And you're going to have a lot to choose from. Anything else for Taurus? All right. Ooh, we are at 23 minutes. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. And so that Queen of Pentacles definitely gives grounded vibes, very balanced energy. That again, for me, represents this supportive energy around you. And also within you as well. You, in fact, may be this very stable energy that others come to for consolation, for advice, you know, for stability. You could be that energy for many, or you will be. There's going to be lots of difficult decisions, possible crossroads. You could be at a crossroads right now of which way will you move forward, right? Are you willing to just stay where you are in that same energy and continue doing the same things? Or do you want to, experience something new? Do you want to take the chance to step out of what it is that you're in, especially if you are currently in a trying time where you're worried about something? There's no need to be worried, because we've already established that Spirit has your back and has already answered your call for help. Now it's up to you to move forward in that knowing, in that openness to welcome in that help and welcome in the new experiences that are waiting for you. Okay? And that's for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see, is there anything else? I feel like for many of you, there could be like lots of things coming to a close. I did get that energy very strongly. Things coming to a close, whatever those might be. And you may be tempted to wallow around, but it's really not, a thing to be sad about. It's actually a celebration of you being ushered into the new, okay? And you being open for that. Open for your change that you asked for. And if you didn't outright ask for it, your heart has been calling out for it for you, okay? And so that's for you, my Tauruses. Thank you. You were the last sign for this slaying the dragons episode, the last but not least, okay? And I think you were the longest one as well. And so I also feel like you were one of the most beautiful readings as well. I really did like that Cosmic Christ energy that's coming in for you. And so I hope you are excited about this change, and I hope you will be open to experience the new that's coming in for you and the help that's being delivered to you. And so with that being said, thank you for stopping by. My name is Letty. Until next time, take care of yourself, my friends. Make sure you like, share, comment. It helps to get the message out to those who may need to hear it. And so I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for taking time to come and listen. Until next time, be open, Taurus. It's all for you, okay? All right, we'll talk to you next time. Bye. Love you.